Welcome back, and let's get on with the Predator campaign. Perhaps you are only now joining us. We have just played the Marines campaign, and this is the Predator campaign of the
Alien vs. Predator.
Alien vs. Predator Classic. You probably know that since you clicked the video. And this little story starts out with a cutscene. Can you tell us what happened in the cutscene?
Marine soldier stands and have a look out, and 3 dots of red lasers are going from his lower back up to his head and his helmet. And then we see the Predator, first all invisible, and then shoots the soldier, and then he does a little dance move.
He strikes a very dorky pose, and it's incredible. So
I think he's into jazz.
Jazz hands.
Well, we are going to
the entrance to the Weyland-Yutani Area 52 installation.
And we're going to begin this series by playing everyone. No, not everyone. We're first going to play the same level in
training difficulty,
and afterwards in Director's Cut. So first to be able to see all the scenes.
Take a little look at the game and showcase everything and remind ourselves what is where and what's going on. So let's take a little stroll through this level now.
Yeah.
And have a look. Security patrol teams are on alert status. We are pressing any key to continue. We are the Predator.
And we have 5 dots on both our left and right. Is it mana and health?
On left we have the health. To the right we have our energy. We can zoom.
So is energy like mana, or is it like ammunition?
It's ammunition, it's health. I would say it's mana. It slowly regenerates. We have a few weapons. We have the shoulder cannon.
And someone has been shooting us, because that's our blood.
That's our blood. It could be someone else's blood. I think this is the guy we just exploded. Did they just execute someone? Wait, were they standing here? He shot the Predator and he was like, oh, that's alright. And he went over there and we shot him.
I'm not sure.
We can charge up most of our weapons.
I like the look of her hand.
Yeah,
it's nice for an old game like this.
We have a few weapons at our disposal in the beginning. We have the shoulder cannon. We have the... I think this is the health regenerator.
Well, it said Medicomp or something like that.
It's a Medicomp, the shoulder cannon. We have a spear gun. This has limited ammunition. As you can see in the lower left, we have the ammunition of this. This one does not use energy, nor does this. What uses energy though is we have a cloaking device somewhere.
What's this?
This is the Predator Vision. We can cycle through different visions. On this one we spot aliens and androids.
And the blue one?
The first blue one we spot ordinary Marines. And this one, what do you think we spot?
Aliens? No, Predators.
Predators. With this one we can, in the single player campaign, we can mostly see our pickups. We also have a cloaking device somewhere.
There,
on F. This slowly uses energy. So let's go. Jump here.
I like there's a totally different kind of what do you call it? HUD and gameplay. Even now, you take his head off.
We took a trophy.
Are we getting energy from that?
No, we're getting points. We are a predator after all, and what we do is we take trophies. Oh,
Whoa! What happened?
he shot us.
For a moment I thought he disappeared, but it was just he was
Should we
very...
go back and show him what's for?
Yes. You can jump.
We did not get that trophy though. I think
Little
we
bit.
should be able to get one when decapitated. No, that's a problem with the shoulder cannon. I remember, because if we use the shoulder cannon, we will just utterly destroy them, and there's nothing really to take a trophy from.
But what's the point for? Is it just to get a good high score at the end, or can you do something with it?
It's a high score at the end. Usually I try to roleplay the Predator. The reason why we're here is because we're here to get trophies. Why would we do anything?
No, that I think that's true.
So, what's going on over here? Let's jump over. As you see, we are ridiculously good jumpers. And get used to this sound. So actually, let's ditch that. It's so much more relaxed. This is the reason why
Could he see us even if we were...
Yeah, we are not completely invisible, we are mostly invisible. Oh.
Our blood is everywhere. I feel sad for the Marines now that we have just gotten used to being them.
Second security area.
I'm glad that our little Marine isn't here.
He is really... They are really annoyed with us. So where is he? He's there.
I think this is a harder first mission than the Marine campaign had.
Yeah. I think you might be right.
It's not really a tutorial, because...
This is an energy pickup. It looks like a camp stove, but no. We can use the Medicom, if you remember this from the movies. I think you use it in the second movie.
And that took a lot of energy.
That's how we regain health.
How often can you regain energy there? Just one time?
It's gone now.
But there's green blood. Are we saving one of our own? Because there's green blood going in there and we have not been there.
No, there is one more energy pickup over there.
My cannon right now is to be saving one.
Mine as well.
We killed our computer.
Yes, murdered the monitor. So let's go along then. There are some places over here that we haven't gone through, I think. So let's actually go back and take a look at... We started out by jumping here. We can go along the ground as well. So let's do that.
We don't have to...
Here's another energy pickup. As you see, these glows in Predator vision.
I think there were equal... Oh!
Unit 2, report in. Report in, Unit 2. Unit 2, do you copy? Damn, this car must be down.
Damn, this car must be down.
He was such a bad actor, I'm sorry. So bored.
So bored.
But I'm glad to see that they still have the videos. I like them even if they're not the best quality.
I remember me being really annoyed with the second game because you get a trophy if you just headshot people. You use the spear gun and shoot them in the head, you get a trophy. I thought that was cheating.
We have almost no health.
Let's go with the spear gun then. Up. Let's go with the Medicom.
It's a bit hard to know how much health you have in this one.
It is. It's quite cumbersome. You know something we can do and just get through this? What?
Ooh! I like that.
We don't get trophies, but here is energy. Let's pick that up. So I mainly use the ordinary vision because this it gets old real fast. And we are drowning in energy. I don't think anything happened here apart from them noticing that we're here. Nope. And here is predator blood going up the...
Yes. Can you actually walk through up there?
No. There's someone cooler than us who's done that. Let's see if we can make this jump again. This railing is really in the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. As you notice, the level design is really different.
But it's not really as suspenseful as the Marine. It feels more like you are a hunter. You are a predator.
Door locked. We're a bit more in control, I think, over our own destiny.
They aren't like they are trying to find us. They aren't just coming from everywhere. It's more like we should be aware when we come into a new room that there will be enemies there. Because they don't walk around, do they? The humans.
No, not much. No. We come to them and murder them.
And that's a big difference in suspense, I think.
It's more like an ordinary shooter. With a little predator coloring on top.
But perhaps we can actually look at the cutscenes and them, if there were to come.
Hello? Nope, nothing. What are these? I don't know. They're broken now.
You don't like technology.
Nope. At least not their technology. Let's see if I can break that. Nothing's happening.
Is there a mission thing to kill the... Oh.
All units, report casualties. Repeat, all units, report casualties now. How bad are those casualties, people?
I'm sorry, but... That's not pretty good.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that doesn't play.
Perhaps it's one of the developers.
Could be. Report. The first one, if he's bored, I'm alright. Oh, where are you? Report back. Oh, the gun's broken. Now they go, look, report casualty. I think some sense of urgency would actually be. So when I play Predator, I mostly use this vision because, yeah. There is a weapon, the pistol, that I really enjoy using, but we don't have it.
Is it a Marine pistol?
No, it's a Predator pistol.
Well, what happened? It feels like you were throwing him this.
I shot him with a spear gun.
I think I will be a little bit bored of this map after a while because there's just this stone and grey and stone. It's the same problem we had as before in some of the alien levels.
You get me when I said that Predator is not as exciting as Marine.
No, it isn't.
And I must be some important traffic coming through this way.
Is it us that says that?
No, I think it's our own musings in our head.
I would have want that for the Marine campaign as well. What do our little Marine actually thinks about everything?
Now, he could have a name, he can have feelings about things. And...
Checkpoint 2.
Who's shooting at us? And one more thing I very rarely did, I remember back. Oh, he killed himself. very rarely did back in the day was that I kind of refused to take civilian trophies. I could kill civilians, but unless they actually had a weapon.
No, but they wouldn't do that.
It is pretty out of character.
Yes.
I think if the civilians having a shotgun or like a Molotov cocktail or something like
Oh yeah, that's
actually
okay.
fighting.
Okay, Marines, we got none of those predator creatures in here. Trolling groups, do not allow yourself to be separated. We handled the last one, and I know we can do it again. Stay frosty.
They still don't say the same thing as the script.
So there has been another one.
Yes, and we know that the other one is dead.
Or handled.
But it feels like you're just... I don't know. It's something with the way they slide on the floor when you shoot them that's a bit funny for me.
You're just walking along, carelessly murdering them. Yeah? That's pretty much it.
No, I don't mean that. It's just I think the animation when you shoot them is funny because they gliding on the floor and then falls down.
I think they do it that we should be able to like nail them to floors and such, but they go back a bit so we can pin them to walls. But yeah, it looks pretty stupid when they're out in the open.
But they know about us, our name and such, so that we can't be the first two
why did we call them
predators.
predators?
Yes. Are we that
Established at this point.
But the waterfall is a nice touch.
We actually die if we go down there. This is
No unauthorized personnel.
Research facility.
They're calling us personnel. That's good.
Well, okay, 15 minutes and 52 seconds. This was a long first level.
It's a long first level, yeah.
For I'm not getting the tutorial feeling about this, so I'm not sure you should start playing the game for the first time on this.
This difficulty? No.
No, not difficulty. That's the start with the Predator campaign.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was what. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Well, I'm not as quite excited on this one. I feel.
It is not very exciting. No. Oh, come along for the ride. We're gonna have some Predator fun.
We're real.
Let's do this in director's cut now.
Yes, and try to do it faster now than where we know where everything is.
Yeah.
See you in the next video, folks.
See ya.